from HOK, Christina Hart. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good. Tell me about HOK. What is it that you do?
We are a global architectural practice focusing on many different areas of design. And I think I'd like to say the best one, hospitality design, and that's all that we do in our group.
Okay, and not just in New York, but all around the world. Give me a sense of the global nature of what HOK does.
Oh, well, with 23 offices worldwide, we're able to have a global reach that's unparalleled. We love that because it takes us around the world, and part of hotel work is the idea and the thrill of travel. So we go to China, to the Middle East, to Indonesia, to Europe, everywhere.
And the types of projects that you undertake in hotel work, in hospitality, I wonder if you can give me a sense. Is it luxury only or a bit of a range of things?
Well, we do a bit of range of things now. We do like to concentrate on the 4 and the 5 star. 5 star is, particularly wonderful. But these days, everyone's traveling. Millennials are traveling. The Chinese have loosened up their middle class, so they're traveling. So there's a wide degree of offerings right now, and they're all unique and all a lot of fun.
And when we're talking about being unique, globally there is a hugely competitive market to stay in 4 and 5 star hotels. I mean, there's even 6 star hotels in locations. Have you done any of those yet?
No, not specifically, but some people always say that they're 6 star.
Yeah.
I find that it's really difficult to quantify what is beyond 5 star.
I understand.
So,
but there is a very competitive market for these luxury hotels, 4 or 5 stars. These are the kinds of places where, as you say, there's with more disposable income, less likely to buy a house or something like that. So you spend it on different objects, whether it's a car, technology, or in really beautiful hotels as well. So what is it that HOK does as a firm to differentiate itself from the myriad of others that exist out there?
Passion. I think I'd love to. I definitely have to say that our group is the most passionate I've ever been involved with, and I've been working in this business for a while. It's a great group of people. We love to get into every detail and soak it all up. And besides having that passion and that boutique design sense, we have the power to actually implement all those things. So the combination to me is incredible.
What do you mean by power to implement?
Global offices worldwide can work 24 hours a day. We can just, engage another office. So in turn, if we're working with China project, or if we're working in New York and need some help, we can reach out to our China group, and they can work while we're asleep. So essentially, 24 hours a day.
The interesting thing about hotels, of course, is it's where we sleep. So it's an intimate place. So you're a big firm, as you say, global. You're working 24/7. I wonder what that is. What's that balance between creating those intimate, luxurious spaces and also managing a huge corporation of people?
Well, I think for the hospitality design group that we're a small boutique-sized group within a very large firm. So we have the power, like I said, but we have the personality, the people, the social group network. We support each other, which I think makes a difference.
Okay. You've got a number of projects coming up in the next 12 months. One of them's in the Middle East, and it is called Afasalia.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
Afasalia. Where's that?
It is in Riyadh, which, if you had ever asked me would I ever want to travel there, it's not on my bucket list. But boy, do I always learn something fabulous when I go somewhere different, and that was a case in point. Totally different customs. But this is a renovation of a 5-star hotel in the Norman Foster complex. So it was established in Riyadh about 14 years ago. So it's an iconic building, and inside that we get to do a great 5-star renovation and meet with the prince.
It's funny you should say iconic. Norman Foster, a very famous architect. What is it that interior design can do that can be of the equivalent, say, everybody focuses on the exterior, on the architecture, on the skin. What about the interior? What is it that you dream of?
Oh, I think, for the interior, it's everything you touch and feel. It is so close to you. I mean, especially, like you said, it's an intimate setting. It's the bed. It's what you experience on the bed. It's the bathroom. It's the tiling. It's how the floor feels on your feet. You're getting very close to people, and I think that's the mark of success, is if you have influenced the way somebody feels.
Within a competitive market, everybody's seeking the same thing. So that feel that you're talking about there is everybody's striving for that same approach. So how can you do that to continually be successful, I suppose, to try and find that niche?
I think trying to clear your mind and come up with inspiration for new ideas. I was listening to one of these other interviews with a very creative person who said, you really have to unblock some of your thinking and have some of those happy coincidences. And I think downtime is as important as your work time, because that allows you to come up with those fresh ideas that might be the new dream maker.
Sounds good to me. Christina, thank you.
Thanks.